Hi everyone, happy Mass Monday. So today we are going to be making these cute little pockets to go into our journals. Let me see, I was looking to see if I had like a page or something that I could kind of show you, but I don't have a journal in front of me. Anyway, these will glue on and you can glue them as a pocket at the top or on the sides. And it also has this little pocket that can be glued sideways like this one is, or on the top or on the other side. You know the drill, however you guys want to do them. This is a piece I did yesterday, and I decided to use some of these vellum pieces that have prints on them on top of some music paper. So underneath is music paper, and then I will be using like something pretty here to, I don't know if it would be this, that would look pretty, but a piece to put on top of. So we're just making these vellum, and then I also did embossing on this one for fun, but we're making these enveloped book page pieces with either vellum picture paper that you've already got, like these little papers. I even have these tiny ones, so if I wanted to do like a tiny little pocket, I could fold these around as well. And I was thinking about it. You don't have to, of course, use just... We did something similar to this here a while back, but I don't think we glued it onto a larger piece. So what I have today is I've got my vellum pieces, and you can use larger pieces and cut them down. I just have these, and I thought they were handy. I got them at Hobby Lobby on sale, as you can see, clearance for $1.74, which is a really good deal. There's like 50 pieces in here. So you have this clear vellum, and then I have these vellum sheets that were gifted to me by one of you, and I'm trying to remember, was it Heidi or was it Vanessa? I cannot remember if it was which one of you it was. I'm so sorry, but I've gotten so many beautiful happy mails from all of you that I do now. They've kind of, some of them have melded into my memory of where they came from. But my point was going to be that I was thinking you can also use some pretty images. So you don't have to use the book page. Like I've got book page music paper underneath this one, which I think turned out really cute. But you don't have to. You could use images as well. These are just DigiKit images, but I love them. You know how I am about my little images that I use. And so yeah, so let's get started. These are super easy, which of course, as you guys know, I like easy. So I'm looking here in my drawer real quick to see what paper I have on hand. I have tons of book page in here, and I'm just trying to grab the right piece. Oh, you know what? I have these magazine ones too. Let's see here. Where'd they go? Bear with me. I'm right in this drawer down here, and I've got a couple of different things that I'm looking through, these office. And I know I have, oh, here they are. I knew I had some magazine pieces, and there's some pretty pictures on some of these. I was going to look through real quick and see if there's any that are small enough. I could cut this one down and use it. That would be nice. On the other side. Okay. These pages are over 100 years old. I've shown them to you many times. And I get them at that favorite bookstore of mine. So if you're going to join in with me today, all you're going to need is some background for your vellum. You're going to need some vellum or some tracing paper. Isn't these pages cool? They look so cool. Yeah, some tracing paper would do. Anything you can see through, okay? Okay. I have, if any of you like these old ads, which I know we all do, I have a DigiKit in my shop that is from the advertisements that I got in the back of these magazines. Okay, so if you like those, they're in there. This one's a pretty one. I might use it, maybe, I'm not sure yet. That one's cute. That one's too big. Pretty picture though. Oh, look at that one. Very cool. Okay. That's just one little section of these. I've got, like, I don't know, a whole stack of these magazines, but I'll go ahead and, oh, these scissors are not good. Let me use a different pair. So, yeah, you'll just need some glue. You'll need your images, some vellum or tracing paper, or onion paper. I guess you could probably see through onion paper as well. Yeah, and then some fun stuff to decorate with. And that would do it. That's how I did them. Now I have a little bit of verbiage left on this side. I'm not really worried about that. Okay. I'm just going to tear it so it lays in a nice little stack. Okay, and then this page. I like this picture. This would be a cool one. Hopefully it'll turn out good. Now, what I do a lot of times with these magazines, and I've done it in journals before, is I will use one of these images and I will watercolor with like watercolor markers, or even, you could even use pencils, you know, colored pencils. But I color in the black and white, and it just makes it look really cool. It's very uneven, and I didn't want to cut the top of that ribbon off. That's better. Yeah, so anyway, but they look really pretty cool done like that with the black and white. And I leave some of it black and white and then make some of it look colored. It just looks really pretty. So there we go. I think that one's good. So it's Friday for me, and I just got done recording 3 devotions for the next 3 days, so Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So if you participate with the devotions, they are now, I mentioned it on, I believe, Friday's video, but they are now over on Kingdom Devotion, and I have linked that pretty much everywhere that I could think to link it, where I'm in touch with y'all. So I linked it with our Facebook group. I've linked it in my Tara's Take page on Facebook. I pinned it, the announcement for it, up in our Facebook group, Tara's Take Family, so that you guys could find the link. Because when you first start a new channel with YouTube, they do not promote it much unless it takes off with a lot of followers or a lot of subscribers. So folks were having a hard time finding it on this last week. So it's also in our community post here on YouTube in this channel. And I've also linked it inside of the About section. It's the first link now in the About section of the channel. So if you click on the description of our channel here, you'll find it there if you're interested. Okay, just want to make sure everyone knows where to go to find me for those. Okay, all right. I'll probably be announcing that here and there over the course of the next month or so until I make sure everybody knows, because I know not everybody's watching today's video. Oh yeah, she's going to show through really nice. Look at that. Okay, so what I did, which I thought it worked out easier for me, at least, is, and I might take this down a little bit because it's kind of a lot. I kind of did this just like I do journals in a way, and I folded it. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I'm even here. You can use tape. We could use tape. That would be super easy as well. What I did yesterday was I just folded the corners and I glued it down. Okay, so you don't have to do it like this, but you can. So I did the corners, and then I did the sides and the bottom and the top, and just glued all those places down. Okay. Oopsie. Oopsie. Moved it. You have to be kind of careful doing it like this because you don't want to bend your page or your picture or your image. Let's see if I can get this glue to operate and function. Just put a little glue here. That'll hold it in place. But like I said, if you want, you could just, we might do that, just a little touch of tape on each corner and on the sides, you know. I don't really think either way. I think it's going to work just fine. So, you know, whichever way is easier for you. If you don't have double-sided tape, by all means, don't worry about it. I don't really like wasting my double-sided tape. That's why I'm using glue, because I feel like this part's not going to show, and I'm not overly concerned about it. I'm not overly concerned about using the glue. I was thinking I was going to need more, but I don't. I guess I don't really need all that, do I? Sometimes I'm a little awkward still. I always tell you guys this. It's funny. I catch myself. I'm like, why am I still awkward on camera? Just being watched. I just feel awkward. Where's my little tissue? I had some here. Okay. I was explaining to Courtney one day here recently about stage fright, and I told him actually it's a good thing, you know, to have a little bit of stage fright and not be too overconfident when you get up on. So we were talking about singing in church, and I was pointing out, you know, something we were watching on TV, and then I could tell the person who was singing was nervous, you know. He's like, how can you tell? And I was explaining to him what I saw in this person. Yeah, this is puckering on me just slightly. I don't think I gave it quite enough room on one of my ends here. So let's pull this down a little bit and see. Obviously. And this is really old paper, so I'm messing this up. But I can tell it's not, yeah, it's not quite, there we go. But anyway, I was telling him, you know, it's kind of a good thing to still have some kind of nervousness when you do stuff in front of people, because otherwise you get a little cocky, and who knows what'll happen when you get like that. So I'd rather get a little bit nervous than be like overly confident, and you know. Okay. So like I said, you don't have to do it exactly like this. What I did, let's see, the first time I made one, I actually just glued. I didn't fold it in on the corners or any of that like I'm doing right now. I just, I think I glued it on the sides, and then I trimmed, like mitered the edges, the corners instead. So you could do it like that. You don't have to do it exactly like I'm doing it right now. But this worked for me the second time I did it, so I thought, well, it's clean. It's a, you know, it's a little bit cleaner edge, and that way, you know. And then once you glue it down, let's see, this side's not folded in quite enough. That is one thing I noticed when working with like the really old paper of the book pages, is that it's hard to fold them in just right, because you don't want to fold the paper wrong and get it stuck, you know, like have this ugly fold on the inside. And I was trying not to do that. So like with cardstock, it's easier to get right up to the edge, is what I'm saying. Okay, so that one's covered. Now, all I was doing was picking, like, and it can be anything that you can use for a pocket. So let's grab some of my, like, yeah, like, no, not this one. These are postcards. I don't want those. I'm just grabbing my folder over here. Let me see. So, like, we could use, I know I have stuff over here to use. I'm just having to dig for it. Let's see. Like this. This would be a good one. So we have this. That's not quite long enough. Shoot. How about this one? I might have to get up and go grab some stuff. I've got other bags full of, you know, different pictures and stuff. I didn't want to have to do that, but now that I'm going in here and looking, I'm not seeing what I want. Let's see. Like, just as an example, I'm not probably going to use this because it's not quite big enough, but then you have your background that you can glue it to. And then you've got your pocket, or at the top, like I said. Okay? And so you've got your background and your pocket covering that. I'm irritated. I can't find what I want. Let's see. How about one of these big, this is a good one to do. We could even do it like this, because it says the postcard here in French, so that looks kind of cute. So I might use this one because I like that. And then these have stuff on the back as well, so let's go ahead and we'll do some distress on this first one. And you could do it in color, or you can do it with the vintage, you know, however you want. I did one yesterday and I used blue on it. I think that's the one I showed you, yeah. I ended up using blue around the edges. So you can do color coding, you know, however you want. And I also I went ahead and darkened the vellum. I like that look, so I didn't just do the edge, I did the whole thing. There we go. Now, this one, I'm going to do the side again because that top is kind of narrow. So, okay. And I'm going to leave it so you can see that it's a postcard. I think that's kind of cute. There. So there's our first one. So it's easy. They're easy. Just a little bit of work to get those, you know, those prints covered, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, that's that's actually a fun part, right? Let's see here. I want to put I was looking here because some of these postcards that I have, they're postcards, but they've got really cute backs. So I don't have to use them as a postcard. I could use, you know, I could do something on the front. Like so. Okay. What prints do I have here? This is a pretty one that could be used for a smaller one. Oh, I like that with the words. So yeah, so you just need a card, or you need a piece that's bigger than the piece that you're working with for the middle part, you know, so that it frames it and shows it off. So yeah, just glancing through here to see. And because it's going to get glued in, you don't need to worry about the backing. That one's fun. Yeah, I might use some of these because I've had these postcards in here forever and I haven't used them. They've just been here. This one's nice. Let's see. Would that show any of... Nah. I could use a smaller picture, but I like that picture, so I'm not sure I'm going to use that one. Let me see. Just these plain... Okay. Excuse me. So, that's a few. All right. Now, we have all kinds of images we can use in there. And then let's do one that's just plain script book page. Okay. So that we can do one kind of with this paper like this. I'm still going to probably need to cut more of this off, but these are nice page edges to use for strips and stuff, huh? We should make some of those. I saw, I don't think it was a video, but it was, what was it the other day? I think I just saw, I think it was in one of the Facebook groups I'm a member of, and I saw these, I thought they were cute. They were just stamped strips for, you know, page edgers and stuff, and I liked the idea. I think it was probably, I think it might have been on Pam's group, Paper Outpost. I'm thinking possibly it was one of her girls, and one of Pam's ideas. If I look in her videos, I'd probably find it. I'm pretty sure that's where I saw it. But anyway, it was cute. And I thought, oh, my girls would like that. That'd be something fun to do. just to do some stamping and some stencil with some inks, you know, and just kind of play like that. So see, this fits like that, and you can see the words through it. Let's see if we want to use this one or do we want to use a different one. We've got, I love these. I've kind of hoarded them on my desk. I've been keeping them back because I was using them. I was using them a lot, and then I kind of like that one with this. And this pack's almost gone, and I was like, I better stop. So I've just had them sitting there, and I kind of forgot about them. Now on this one, I think I'll go ahead and miter so you guys can see what I was talking about. And so all I did was, oh, my neighbors, they just, when they get going, coming and going, they're so loud. You probably couldn't even hear it, but it's loud to me. So we're just gonna fold that again. Oops, quite go over enough. There we go. And I'm just kind of holding that page down so it stays in place. Actually, you could just glue it down like this. I mitered it so it wouldn't be so bulky, but actually I don't think it'll matter now that I've folded it. Let me see. Yep, there we go. So let's just glue this puppy down, okay? Just take a little glue in there underneath. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit underneath here on this corner to keep it in place. Oops. Oopsie. Don't bend your paper like me. Now see, that's, I mitered it because it's lifting. I was thinking it might, and it is, but you just gotta make sure you have it. Hold it down for a second and make sure it stays there. You know, vellum can be a little bit stubborn. Okay. But it's so pretty, and it makes that lovely sound when you touch it, you know. I love the sound that certain paper makes. I know you guys do too. I can't be alone in that. We're all paper lovers, right? That's like the best, the crinkly sound. Okay. And one last little strip here. There. And there we go. Our little book page, vellum wrapped book page. Let's see, what do we want to put this one on? Might make smaller ones for those. I want it to be, yeah, I want it to have a frame, so I kind of like the side opening, mostly because the top is more narrow, and so it'll just give more space. So I'm going to go ahead and do, again, my side opening here. Put my glue. So aren't these easy? But once you decorate, they're super cute. And we can, like I said, I did some embossing on that first one, and it was fun. And looked really nice. And yeah. It's relatively even, right? Okay. And I think while I'm at it, I will go ahead and glue this one down to something because it needs placed. I did forget to distress this one. However, this is so dark, I don't think it's going to matter much. It even has like coffee rings on it. Isn't that cute? So I will distress this part. Go ahead and do that real quick. Hear the neighbors? They're outside yelling. Well, not yelling, but they're talking loud. They're men. Okay. There we go. There. Now we have our little pocket. And then this one, I'm going to go ahead and do a little distressing because this one's not quite as dark. I love that sound. That's what I'm talking about. The crinkle. You guys like that, right? Okay. So, I did change the rules on our Facebook page a little bit. If anybody's from our Facebook page. If you're not, please come on over and join us. We'd love to have you. It's called Tara's Take Family. I think I'll leave that rough edge on these sides where I tore it. I think that's kind of cute. I'm just going to leave it. But anyway, I did a little changing on the rules. I had some of my members mention to me that a couple of members had mentioned to me that our thread was really filled with a lot of folks who were posting their videos and their digital kits, and they of course were being protective of me. They're like, this is your Facebook group, you know, and I'm like, well, I had given permission for people to do that. And so, you know, but I kind of got what they were saying. They were like, the thread's really crowded and we'd love it if people would just post their videos and post their, you know, their stuff into the link post that you provide every month. And then that way the thread is open just for creativity and for people, just people to post all their work, including the creators, the channel creators and stuff. I still want them to post there, but I did take into consideration everybody's feelings. So I wanted to keep it so that everyone knows you're still allowed to post your videos and your DigiKits and all of your links to your shops, your Instagram, your coffee, all that stuff. Anything you have, you know, that you want people to be able to connect with you. I do not mind that at all. But I did also take into account that I had members telling me that it was a little distracting to have all these posts of all these different videos in there. I posted my Friday post inside the links post. Now, as the owner of the group, as the person who founded the group, I may still post my videos because it's my group, and so it's possible I might. But I did want to kind of lead by example, so I posted my video inside of the link, and it's up at the top, it's pinned, and it's every month it'll say March links post. You know, this month says February link post, and so people can post all their information right there for anybody to find, okay? And what I was encouraging people to do in the new rule is I wanted to explain it a little bit just in case I wasn't being clear, because I was like, I added it afterwards because I realized that I might make people feel like they couldn't, you know, how is anybody going to know their videos are there? So what I encourage you to do is post a picture or images, multiple images, whatever you want, of your project that you have a video for, okay? And then in that description of that project, go ahead and put, there is a link to the tutorial video or whatever in the above links post, so that they know to go up there if they want to go to your channel, if they want to go to, you know, and that's where you can link your channel, you can link that particular video, anything like that, okay? So I want everybody to still, oh, I like this one a lot. I want everybody to still feel free to post their work and their videos and their digital kits in my group. However, I want to keep it for the members, and as members who are posting in the group videos, if you have channels, I wanted you to participate in actually commenting. And that was another thing people were mentioning, that many people are posting their videos, but they're not commenting on anyone else's. They're not contributing to the group. And so, you know, that's one of the first rules. Give more than you take from the group. And we're there to support each other and to give each other ideas. And I understand, being a person who has to self-promote my videos, I get it. And that's why I'm not selfish about that. And I have to self-promote my digitals, and I have to be very careful where I post them, because not everybody welcomes me to post my stuff on their group. And I get that. I do. I'm very grateful for those that do allow me to, like Tanya from Tatty Treasures. She's so amazing, and she's been so generous and always allowed me to do that. And you know, Carrie from Junk Journal Central, and you know, Junk Journal Junkies, these people all have been very gracious. But since I had members actually asking me to remove that from the main thread of our page, that's why I'm doing this. Okay, it isn't because I don't want you to share your work, because I really do. But I do encourage all creators who have channels, and I get it, we're busy and it's hard to do this, but once in a while, you know, go in and like somebody's things and comment, and maybe give some you know, constructive criticism or whatever, and just help each other. You know, it's really important that we do that in our Facebook groups, that we're there for each other, and that we encourage one another. You know, as they may not have a channel, but they really desire to have your feedback. You know what I mean? And if you have a channel, it's super important. Your feedback really means a lot to someone who might be thinking of making, you know, creating a channel. That one's cute. Might be thinking of creating a channel, or somebody who, you know, is new to having a channel. It would really encourage them, or someone who's new to junk journaling, to hear from someone who's on YouTube. That means a lot. That really blesses them. So please, if you're a creator, please participate in the group and allow people to hear from you, because your thoughts might just make somebody's day and might encourage them to create their own channel. You know, you know, I know our world is kind of competitive in all aspects. I mean, I'm a singer, I understand that competition, you know, but we don't have to be that way in the crafting community. And I think it's important that we're not. I think it's really important that we encourage one another. And that is the biggest thing that the people that talked to me about this were saying, was we just want to see everybody participate, and everyone who's posting videos, not to just be there to post their videos, but to actually be there to contribute and encourage others. Now this is why I mitered, and I'm just showing you what I did, because it just kind of made it easier to fold this over without the bulk of that corner. So now I've shown you 3 different ways to do these. Super easy. I'm going to go ahead and glue this portion down so that I can cut this other end, and hopefully this part won't move so much. Okay. There we go. I think this is probably the cleanest way to do this, personally. But anyway, yeah, so go in, and if you're a part of the group, or if you aren't yet, please come and be a part of the group, because we really want our group to grow. We are a loving group of women who care about each other, and I encourage you to come be a part of that. It's Tara's Take Family as well on Facebook. There is a link in the video, and there's a link on the in the About section for our Facebook group. Okay, so just come on over and request to be a part of the family, and everybody will welcome you. So yeah, but please go read our update on our rules, especially if you are a content creator or digital creator. You know, that was the big part too. For some people, they were like, you know, no one should be advertising their digitals on your Facebook group because it's your Facebook group. And I love you guys. I know that the folks who talk to me about this are being protective of me, and they're loving me. and loyal to me, and I'm grateful for your friendship, and I love you guys, and if I could give you a big old hug right now, I would, you know that. But I just want the creators to know you're still welcome to leave your stuff there. I want you to do that. That's why I set the group up the way I did. But since I know I'm rambling on about this, but I don't want anybody to have hurt feelings, and I don't want anyone to think they're not welcome. That really matters to me. It's important to me. I'm not just saying it. It's truly important to me that you all do post your videos and you do post your digis and you have a place where you can share, you know. Our group is small, but it's gaining momentum, and it might be small right now, but I never despise small beginnings because they build solid foundations. Amen? And so our small group is over 250 people that are seeing your digital and your video, and that's good. That's a lot of people, and that's people who might not know you have a channel. I'm also going to be updating my welcoming post. I told Vanessa from Junk Journal Junction, hi Vanessa, I love you. She's so good to me. I call her Love Bug. She calls me Ladybug. And I got to say that I read her welcoming message yesterday, and I went in, and because I am guilty of not saying anything to anybody and just going in and posting my video and then bumping out. You know, I'm guilty of it. That's why I'm like, guys, I can't say too much because I've done the same thing because I'm so busy. But you know what? They're right. We need to be more involved. Amen? So anyway, back to my story. So I saw her post to everyone, welcoming them, and then at the bottom, all her comments and everything she's doing and encouraging them to do. And I thought, you know what? I need to do that. So if you guys start seeing, that little flower might look cute on the front of here. If you guys see me posting new stuff in the welcome post, it's because I stole Vanessa's idea and I told her, Vanessa, I'm gonna steal your idea with your permission, of course. And she's like, baby, you girl, you got it, you do it. So yeah, so we'll be I'm gonna be encouraging you guys to do a little more stuff in the group. Okay, he doesn't look as cute there as I thought he would. But you know what, I think once it's decorated, okay, we're gonna decorate these little guys. So yeah, but you know, I just want everyone to feel, because I don't do this Facebook group for me, you guys. It's just one more thing for me to do, and I got to be honest, I'm busy. And so I do it for all of you, because that's why I started the group, because some of you, when we first started together, have requested that I start a group. And I was like, okay, I'll do it for them. You know, I had never thought to start a junk journal group or a journaling group or any Facebook group. That's, you know what I mean? That's not my thing. I'm like, I'm just a person. I'm not a group leader. And now I'm a group leader. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm a group leader. But seriously, I want everyone to have a chance. This one's kind of cute on here, just with the flowers and everything. I think he's going to go in there, and then we're going to decorate him a little bit. We're going to do something. What can we do? What can I do with this little guy? I have to think about this. But yeah, you know, I guess what I'm saying is, I think I've completely lost the plot at this point, because I'm crafting at the same time and talking, and you know, I'm okay with multitasking, but kind of not really. Anyway, you all get me. I know you do. And so I'm not gonna, oh, that one's cute on there, but it's not big enough. It's green too. Jeez. Point being, you're welcome to do your videos. You're welcome to do your DigiKits. Just put them in the links post and then let people know. Just post a picture of your what your video is going to be about. You know, post a picture of your piece, you know, and then go from there. That's all. Okay. Just say what it is, where it's at. Let them know it's up above in the featured section in the links post if you want to go to the video and watch it. And then that way, everybody, I hope, feels happy and is, you know, that I've taken care of it for everyone. Because I love you guys and I care what everybody thinks. I really wish I hadn't done that now. I wonder if, oh, geez. dropping stuff. I'm wondering, I know water affects, it's permanent. It won't come up. I know it won't because you know why? It's archival, that's why. I might put some lace there or something. I don't know. I was kind of thinking this little guy might look cute on here as a pocket. But I have other ones. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, this is pretty. This is one of Tina's. I could put it here and then run some lace and kind of cover. Yeah, I think I might do that. So I'll do a little opening here. Okay. Yep, I know. I'm just talking it through. Here we go. Yeah, I like this way the best. I think it seals it the best, doing it like that. Yeah. This time I'm going to put the pocket on the other side. And we're going to do lace on this side. And then because there's green plants in this particular piece of Tina's that I'm using, by the way, I'm going to be doing another Tina design team video here soon. Natalie just sent me, well, just sent the design team group of ladies some new digis. And so we're going to do our new video for February. Woohoo! We might do multiple videos. I think I mentioned to you guys the other day I'm contemplating doing a Shabby Dabby Doodah, a junk journal dedicated to Shabby Dabby Doodah and using all of her kits. I think that would be fun. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please, please, please talk to me, girls. Talk to me. I want to know what you think because I'm thinking that that would be kind of cool to do. I've always used Tina's stuff for years in my journals. Gosh, this doesn't even, what's going on? This is not wanting to go down. Something is stuck. What in the world? Oh, there we go. The lever wouldn't move. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Anyway, I've done tons of stuff with Tina's work through the years, of course. There's usually always a piece of her work in my journals at some point. However, I was thinking that this would be a fun way to like make it about her work, you know, and maybe do that as my February, what do they call that? Oh, what's that word? Dang it, it was funny too. Now I can't remember the word. There we go. That's better. And then I'm going to put some lace to cover that little flower. So it'll just be half the butterfly showing. But that's all right because the pocket's over here. And it's already, oh my gosh, it's already almost an hour. I've been just rambling on and on. See how I am? I try not to be, but you know, I'm a talker. Anyway, it's funny too because that's my biggest problem. I would record all day long, but I don't feel like talking all the time. And so because I'm being in a quiet mood, I'm like, I don't think I'll do it today. So I made 4, which, you know, as I say every week, and you guys are probably getting tired of hearing me say it, but it's the truth. I have so much ephemera made because of the mass makes, and I have not made a journal in a while, and so I'm not using enough of it up. I do have pre-made ephemera available in the shop if you guys like anything I've made and would like to have it. And they're packets, I think, of 10. I think it's 10 pieces or maybe 20. I can't even remember now, but quite a bit. And it's a decent price. It's like, I don't know, 10 bucks for 20. I think it's 20 pieces or something like that. Anyway, I like this one. And this one. I don't know. Which one do we want to decorate? Let's see. It's not going to be hard to decorate because it's super kind of done already. I was thinking I might pull out some of this. Let's see if I can find something fun in this little drawer so I don't have to dig too deep. Oh, I've got some. This would be cute. I've got some green bling here. Or I was thinking, let me see, a little person maybe on here, a child, a little one. Do I have any children? I was thinking a girl. Oh, I only have seated. She's seated. I can't put her. I want somebody standing. She's seated. Okay, if you spot one, yell out. I'm just kidding. Oh, she's cute. She's standing. Let's see how she would look. Oh, she looks cute. Let's put her. I like her. Their big feather hat. And I don't want to use green. I started to use green to darken the picture. Oh my goodness. That would not have been good. No, she is not a green girl. Okay. There we go. Darken up that white, that bright white. Y'all know I don't like that. And then let's see. Do we want to right in the center? And of course we want to do a little bit of groundwork here for her. So let's put her right in the middle so she's not... I haven't used my woodies in a long time. And grab a brush and some water. Okay, just wet it very slightly. And just enough to scoot that around a little bit. If you don't know what I'm doing, I am giving her some ground to stand on. Okay? And this is how I do it. I don't know how everybody else does it. It's just my way. I like it to look kind of faded and blended in, like a little bit of concrete there for her to... Oops, I rubbed her right through the water. That's not good. And then just add a little glue. But anyway, yeah. So let me know if you think the Shabby Dabby Doodah journal would be fun. It'd be dedicated to Artina. I think she might enjoy that. She'll be like, somebody dedicating a whole journal just to my work? Oh. Okay. All right. Stay on there, darling. Stay on there. I'm just pressing to make sure it goes down. Okay, so see, she's standing on solid ground, not just floating in the air as what's his name? Kerr. I think his last name's Kerr. I can't think of his name. The man who crafts for me out of England. I think he's in the UK. He's definitely in the UK. I'm not sure if he's in Wales or England, but anyway. He talks about that. He says they just look like they're floating in midair. And so he gave them, and that's where I first saw somebody do it and was like, oh, I love that. Got to really hold her onto the vellum. Okay. Now. Let's see. We could do a little flower. I really want to... Oh, I've got a green one. That would be cute. I've got these tiny ones that I think Valerie gave these to me. Me and my cuticles. This one's now bleeding. I accidentally pulled on my cuticle. I was telling him in the Bible study the other day. What day was that? I think that was for today. No, it was probably for yesterday, for Sunday. I was doing the Bible study and my finger was bleeding because I take blood thinners, okay? And most of you know that. But for those who don't. And so if I start bleeding, it's horrible. I just bleed and bleed and bleed. It's ridiculous. I hate it. Courtney, he gets so worried about me because he can't even touch me a certain way without, me bruising because of the blood thinners. He's like, oh my gosh, it looks like I beat you. That one's cute on there. I kind of like that. Let's darken it a little bit, shall we? Let's just give it a little bit of a little aged look. Oh, gee. Yeah, I had posted in our Facebook group, which one do you guys want to do? And I had showed you that one, and I had showed you these bookmarks. And Sagita had said, do both. They're both cute. And so I thought about it and I thought, well, I'll save this one and this will be next week. So we're going to make scrapbook double thick. Oh, that's not long enough. I thought it was. Shoot. Actually, I kind of like it like that. Double thick bookmarks. So just so you know, that's next week's mass make. We're already up to, I think this week is I think it's 80. So in 20 more weeks, and I'm relieved. I'm going to do it just like I saw Tina do it because I really like her idea of doing 100 and then going and repeating. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And that way I don't have to keep coming up with brand new ideas. And it's hard sometimes, you guys, to come up with new mass makes every week, but it's been fun. But I'm like, okay, I'm ready to have it be a little easier on me. Now I'm going to get my flat backs here and pick a color. Pick a color, any color. Let's do this. Do we want this green? Which green would look better? This one's pretty. And we have this one. And we have this, actually. Oh, I think I like that one. Yeah, I think that one's the one I like. I kind of wanted this one to be a little more subtle. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just stick some glue here in the corner. And then I'm going to sit this up there. Oops. Now, Tara, don't go doing that. Where's my tweezers? I should have had them ready, huh? Okay. I don't want to lose the heat from this. Oh, my goodness. There. Okay. There we go. Grab that out of there. Little tiny piece of glue. There, okay. So there's that. She's looking cute so far, right? And now let's we got to put some words, you guys. You know, I got to do the words. Can't help myself. You know what? I wish I hadn't moved. I moved. Shoot, I did. I had words from Tanya and Nanny's botanical kit. And those would have looked really cute on here. But we're going to use, I think we're going to use this one. Journey of a Lifetime. How's that? Should we tear this down or should I just go ahead and do I want to use the brown or do I want to use the green? I kind of want to use the green. Why don't you move this so you can actually work? Good job. Okay. I'm debating if I want to highlight this with green or with the brown. I kind of want to do the green just because it'll stand out and there's green around. Did I use? Yeah, I used the green around this. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. Never mind. That was the other one. Duh. I'm glad I caught myself. Okay. And then this week, oh my gosh, I had a sore throat. I was like, oh no. No, 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 no. Don't get sick. So far, I haven't been sick. It was yesterday. I woke up with a really swollen throat. But so far, so good. It seems to have gone down. And I'm just a little bit like scratchy. So hopefully no sickness. Now, do we want this on the top or do we want it on the bottom? I kind of like the bottom. And then maybe a butterfly up here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. If I still have time. Oh, it's almost 2 o'clock. Wow. This day went by quick. I actually spent, and it was such a blessing, I spent hours this morning in the Word, getting ready for the devotions, and I did 3 of them, like I said, and so it was like I was busy all morning with Jesus, and I love that. Praise God. There we go. Oh, I said I was going to put it on the bottom, didn't I? Shoot. I liked it better down here. Why did I do that? Oh, I'm so dingy. Anyway. Well, there we go. Okay, so we're done. Let's see. Do I have something here I can... Yeah, here. I'll use this. So here's a little journal card. Just stick it right in there. There's our pocket. Yay! And so when you put this on a page, you can either have your pocket here, or you can have it here, or you could do it back here. But I think more than likely I would do it on the top with this one, since we have a side pocket right here. That's just my thinking. You don't have to follow suit. You can do it any old way you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and that you felt inspired. I think she looks absolutely vintage and adorable. So I hope you enjoyed it and that you go away from this going, I'm going to give those a try. I love you guys. God bless you. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.